I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
We are back with the most bizarre news of the day, with footage confirming Dwayne Wade's sexuality is gay. That's right, we would have sided with you too if there were only baseless rumors. However, there's evidence including sources close to Wade who not only attended his wild parties but confirmed that Dwayne Wade loves to party with young men. Not just this, there's a lot of speculation regarding some really bizarre Instagram pictures that totally indicate Dwayne Wade as being gay. Here's everything you need to know. Back when an unconfirmed rumor hit Deadspin that Dwayne Wade's soon-to-be ex-wife Siobhan went haywire with a baseball bat on his MVP trophy, many of us predicted that this was just the beginning of a series of nasty rumors. The rumor that Siobhan went haywire with a baseball bat on Dwayne Wade's MVP trophy has since been debunked though. Unfortunately for Dwayne, the vast majority of us were correct.
Seems true, knowing his stand with his daughter's new life, but you won't truly get to the real truth until you come across verifiable proof. Jaguar has a lot to say, and you are not about to miss listening to what she has to say about this.
And now, reportedly, Wade's former business partner, Baron Richard von Houtman, made a series of Seul and drug-related allegations against Wade in an interview with the Palm Beach Post's Pagetwell Live. Von Houtman claims that during Wade's marriage, he had sea parties at an apartment with his entourage and that the basketball star participated in some puff-puff pass. Von Houtman also claims that Wade used an apartment to organize sea parties, which not only included sea and loads of drugs, but a company of young men invited by Dwayne himself. According to Von Houtman, it was a 4-bedroom place on the first floor of a high-rise. One day, I got a call from my cleaning crew at the apartment. I went down there and what I saw was disgusting. The apartment was trashed and filthy, and it wasn't the first time. They'd have these parties in there 2 or 3 times a week. There were always dozens of people in there. Rappers, Dwayne and his entourage, women they'd pick up in clubs.
Ain't no lie. These parties hosted at Dwayne's house and others aren't a new thing. It's been in circulation for a long time. If you recall what Jessica Reed Krause said about Elon Musk and Amber Heard, she reportedly said that Elon Musk and Amber Heard have been hosting these questionable parties since the year 2011. She also said in her article that Amber and some others were given the task of bringing young people to those parties. Someone even opened up to the fact that a lot of times.
Additionally, Von Houtman described used condoms on the floor of the bedrooms, clear traces of Seul activity on all of the beds, empty champagne and hard liquor bottles, practically finished blunts and food that had been partially consumed and was rotting on tables, chairs, and other surfaces. Not to mention, the commodities dealer Von Houtman claimed that he was told multiple times that Wade attended the majority of the wild shindigs, despite the fact that he was never invited. Meanwhile, Dwayne Wade was seen hanging out with his galful at a C-list actress named Gabrielle Union on occasion. That said, Von Houtman didn't stop there. He had made sure that the world knows what lies beneath the perfect player persona of Dwayne Wade, as he didn't hold back while claiming that Wade isn't who the world thinks he is, and that Dwayne and his friends are nothing more than a bunch of idiots. In addition to that, the image of perfection that Wade has been cultivating since his entry into the NBA in 2003 is currently in the process of being shattered as a result of the discoveries made by Von Houtman, or so it seems. He continues to be one of the most well-known players in the league across the globe. However, his ex-wife, Siobhan, claimed in a motion that was made in their divorce case in their hometown of Chicago that her husband of 8 years gave her an STD that was contracted outside of the marriage. This claim was made in the context of the divorce case. She further claimed that Wade, who is considered one of the most religious Heat players, had deserted her along with their 2 children. As for Von Houtman, he has further expressed the man isn't what people worldwide think he is. He and his friends are just a bunch of idiots. I mean, I'm in Chicago at a charity party in 2007 and weed is being passed around and Wade takes a hit. In front of everybody, I got sucked into doing business with him because he has a first-class media persona, the new Michael Jordan. He was that good guy, father of the year, a celebrity who had his head on his shoulder. I found out that after a year he was not like that. And of course, fans are also quite convinced by the release of such blatant statements by someone who was in business with Dwayne Wade. Frankly speaking, fans are convinced that Wade might just be gay as they continue to holler evidence from his Instagram posts. After posting a handful of images on his Instagram account of him hanging out with his wife Gabrielle Union and their daughter Kavya James, many people assume that Wade has finally acknowledged his Seul orientation. This is because one of the photos shows him sitting in a chair with his legs crossed while he watches his wife, Union, feed their daughter from a bottle. According to several media outlets, this position gave rise to rumors that Dwayne is gay when it was published online. One of the commenters saw the tattoo on his leg and made the observation that people who sport a thigh tattoo typically have homosexual leanings. In yet another picture, Wade can be seen flaunting his uniquely painted toenails and a gold anklet. To top it all, Dwayne might have given his fans and people out there a clue regarding his sexuality, confirming that he might just be gay after all. That's right, Dwayne previously addressed his support of his gay son during an interview, saying, "I'm doing what every parent has to do. Once you bring kids into this world, you become unselfish. It's my job to be their role model, to be their voice in my kids' lives, and to let them know you can conquer the world. So go and be your amazing self, and we're going to sit back and just love you." Whereas, sexuality isn't the only thing Dwayne Wade seems to be opening up about. Dwayne Wade has recently given the impression that he is an open book, even though it may be challenging to uncover certain aspects of his past. A recent documentary produced by ESPN titled D. Wade, Life Unexpected features the former NBA player talking about a difficult moment in his life when he had to break the news to his then-girlfriend Gabrielle Union that he was the father of a kid she was unaware of. In 2008, Wade and Union started dating each other. However, according to Entertainment Tonight, a partner of CBS News, the NBA player fathered a child with another woman in 2013, while he and Union were taking a break from their relationship. According to Wade, "I had a child with someone else and I had to tell Union. Hardest thing I've ever had to do is man up and tell Gabrielle Union that I've had a child with somebody else." When you hold something in that you know is going to come out and you have this information and you know it's going to F somebody's life up that you care about, that you love, if it doesn't hurt you, then you're not human. Additionally, Wade mentions in the documentary that his children Zaire, Xavier, and Saya have always had a soft spot in their hearts for Union and that he even included them in his marriage proposal to her. During the screening of the documentary, Wade spoke with Michelle Turner about the subjects he opens up about in the film. One of these topics was his daughter Zaya, who is 12 years old and recently came out as transgender. As for what he's doing after his retirement now, other than dealing with a handful of allegations made against him, Wade once worked as a broadcaster for Turner. However, he left that job prior to the beginning of the current season. In addition to publishing a photo-driven biography, collaborating on a limited edition cannabis lie, and co-founding a newborn skincare brand with Gabrielle Union. He has done all of these things, though he is about to start his second season as a game show host and is currently a minority owner with the Jazz. According to Wade, "I got this entertainment side of me that just won't go away. I guess I like being in front of the camera, but it's something cool, meh. It's something that I never thought I would do." When you get a chance to try something, to experience something that you didn't know it would be this electric kind of energy in your body, you want more of it. And so that's what I tried. And let's not forget that the former three-time NBA champion now has assets in consumer goods and media enterprises after retiring from the league. The 40-year-old Wade even made a stock investment in 2 different sports organizations. Having said that, we are not going to shy away from asking Wade to speak openly about where he lies on the sexuality spectrum so that his fans can get the clarity they deserve. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.